That's his problem. He should know where he is. He's supposed to know where he. This I'm bewildered. I don't know which court I'm supposed to be in. Doesn't mind me. That's railing on him. It's just howling at. It's howling at the moon. The moon will come back up tomorrow. Coyote still howl. Oh, you want to roll your eyes at me? I'll tell you what's rolling. We're all rolling our eyes at your rich criminal history, sir. You don't understand? You don't understand? It's real simple. If you don't commit crimes, you don't have to worry about it. And if you don't have a rich criminal history of several felonies, you don't have to worry about these things. But you've been charged with 2 serious crimes, and you have you were a habitual felon 2 convictions ago.
Today's first case involves a clueless defendant who showed up a day late and $1 short on the day of his trial. When Judge Stevens called out his name to approach the bench and begin the proceedings, this young man took his sweet time to find the proper courtroom. And when he finally arrived, Judge Stevens was not impressed, to say the least. Will this defendant be able to get his act together so his trial can proceed smoothly? And in our second case, we have a defendant who seems to have slipped through the cracks, receiving a bond that was much too low given his extensive criminal history. Will the ever-diligent Judge Stevens be able to dig deep and uncover the root cause of this immense oversight?
21-37265 is called the State of Texas versus Joseph Thibodeau. There is no answer in the courtroom. I ask the bailiff to call into the hall for Joseph Thibodeau.
Thank you, Judge.
That's his problem. He should know where he is. He's supposed to know where he is. This I'm bewildered. I don't know which court I'm supposed to be in. Doesn't mind me. Well, here's somebody.
Come up here. The state is ready on this case, Judge.
You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up.
I know that.
Let me ask you. You're Joseph Thibodeau? You're set for trial today.
Today?
Yeah, you're set for a trial today, sir. Don't act like you're bewildered. Yeah, you've got a theft case. It's almost 1,000 days old. Yeah. Well, and you come to court in a T-shirt. That's the best you've got to impress everyone about how important these proceedings are? Okay, what are you wearing it for then? To humiliate the court? What is it that you're wearing? Would you wear that to church? Why not? Why wouldn't you wear it to church? You got the cross out. That's which generally, unless you're using them as jewelry, that's kind of worn next to your heart. Not on the outside, but that's I guess your idea of but what are you wearing a T-shirt for here in court? My goodness. I mean, it's a felony court. You can go to prison, a prison facility. A prison facility. It's a felony. Really, I sound like I'm scolding you like I'm your mother or something. But I mean, are you an adult? You are. No. How old are you? 25. You don't look like you appreciate the proceedings here and the importance of it. Yeah, I wouldn't. Why didn't you come in with a swimsuit? I mean, that would have been the next logical thing to wear. Good Lord. Look at everybody. Everybody's serious. These are important things. Most importantly, it's for you. I'm railing. And I have to say it. It probably doesn't do any good, but it just has to be said because there's just seems to be a lack of appreciation of the importance and the respect in certain functions nowadays. And you're Exhibit A. I hate to say, but really, nobody. Look at everybody. Look at everybody. You see anybody dressed like you're on the way to a clam dig?
Well, Zelensky just accomplished a T-shirt. So,
I'm not even talking to you. Can I see your driver's license? See, that's what you don't even have a driver's license.
Saying no respect. But we're ready if you want to send it to drug court. Keep it here.
Ronald Tyler. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I have.
I'm tired. Railing on. It's just howling it's howling at the moon. The moon will come back up next tomorrow. Coyote still howl. Yes, Mr. Goosler.
He's got two cases. He and I just met this morning, but he's advised me that he does want to hire an attorney. It's initial announcement, and he's asked the court to give him a little time to do that.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Who's his bond? $8,000.
One of them's 8,000, the other one's 50,000.
Who's the prosecutor on this one?
Sonny,
Please.
Sorry, what's up?
Billy Ross.
You want the blood alcohol, Judge?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking, Judge? What the blood alcohol was?
Thanks for anything, yeah.
No, this is unlawful
That you-
possession of a firearm by a felon.
Oh.
Two separate events. He's a habitual felon. Each time you're looking at 25 for life. 20 minimum is 25 years in prison. His bond's $8,000. He had two separate ones a month apart. And somehow the magistrate must have never been aware of his criminal case.
And Judge, I have.
$8,000
For the unlawful, it's 50,000 for the aggravated assault.
aggravated assault. And then who possesses a firearm when they're an habitual felon? Nobody. I don't care whose it was. I don't care if you stole the firearm or if you own it, you possess it. Do you know what the meaning of possession means? Okay. It has a lawful meaning. It doesn't have anything to do with ownership necessarily. You certainly can own something and not possess it. You can possess something and not own it. Oh. But that's changed. You ask for it, you're in trouble. The bond is not enough on $8,000. Jury. The grand jury has indicted, and in the indictment has placed 1, 2, 3, 4 prior felony convictions, aggravated assault, aggravated sexual assault, burglary of a habitation, and another burglary of a habitation. So how's that going to work out, though? Until you post a bond, I'm going to continue and get somebody in lieu, hire somebody in lieu of Mr. Dusler. He's going to continue to represent you because you're going to be taken into custody now until you can post the bond of $50,000 on the woefully inadequate $8,000. Oh, you want to roll your eyes at me?
Not that.
I'll tell you what's rolling. We're all rolling our eyes at your rich criminal history, sir. You don't understand? You know, it's real simple. If you don't commit crimes, you don't have to worry about it. And if you don't have a rich criminal history of several felonies, you don't have to worry about these things. But you've been charged with 2 serious crimes, and you have you were a habitual felon 2 convictions ago. Oh, that's pretty simple to work out in your mind, which the best advice would be, of course, stay away from crimes. But that's what keeps me busy here. People have a way of not following that road. And
What is the bond on that?
50,000, the 8,000 is changed to 50,000. I tried to make that, I thought that was clear. The $8,000 bonds that was issued and assessed for the unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon, since he's got 4 separate felony convictions. This was a crime for you to possess a firearm, 3 convictions before. And this was an $8,000 bond. And this was for an event that occurred after the previous event
that he's been indicted for. So the aggravated assault occurred. Then a month later, the unlawful possession of a firearm goes up, and it's just terrible. You touch a firearm, you're in trouble. You don't even have to hold it. You can possess it in ways where it's not on you, and still you're in trouble. But the worst thing here is that in cause number 241117, you were accused, even though you shouldn't have a gun, a firearm, you were accused of, let's see, intentionally, knowingly threaten someone with bodily injury by using and exhibiting a deadly weapon, namely a firearm. Something you should have never done by law. Okay, well, that's why you're in trouble. All right, you're in custody. Mr. Deucer will continue to represent you. And again, the bond is increased to $50,000. And the PSR is in the file, made a part of the record for this hearing. Although the PSR does not include any criminal history. You can't make some of this up. It's just not an exact science. We should have worked at NASA. Those are the kinds of things that, you've got chemicals and speed and all of that's natural law, which is exact science. It's exact science. I'm talking about speed, velocity.
Yes, thank you for clarifying.
Orbiting, all of those are math and sciences that have really no deviations. Here, this is a soft science.
All comments, viewpoints, interpretations, and insights expressed in this video are for education and entertainment purposes. All individuals featured in the video are to be presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Please do not attempt to contact, locate, or engage with any individuals featured in the video.